Jai sir.
Jay, please sit down, Arpit.
Thank you, sir.
You have a very nice name, Arpit. What does it mean?
Sir, the word Arpit means to offer or to donate something.
And how true are you to your name?
I think, sir, I saw some of the characteristics from my name because, I love to give something or help anyone, and I feel very good to help anyone by giving anything.
So, which place do you belong to?
Sir, I belong to Muzaffarpur, Bihar.
So, what are the specialities of Muzaffarpur? What is that place known for?
So basically, Muzaffarpur is a city located in the northern part of Bihar, and it is known for some of its cultural heritages as well as fruit named Sahi Lychee.
That's all? How
Yes,
big is the place? What kind of development is there and how is it coming up?
yes, sir. It is a semi-developed area in Bihar, which is having a good marketplace as well as it has some of the good tourist place also for visit. And talking about the market there and medical facility is also good there.
Presently, you are coming from Muzaffarpur?
No, sir. Now I am living in Bhopal with my parents, so I came from there only.
Alright. So, how is Bhopal? Is it good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Arpit, during next few minutes, we will talk more about you and cover various areas like your education, your family, your interests, your hobbies, and other spare time activities. I have some idea about you from the PIQ form that you have submitted to us, but I would like to know more. Okay?
Yes.
So, feel free to talk about yourself and your activities in greater detail as we proceed along with our talk. You are a student, so we'll start with the education part.
Yes.
If you tell me about your education starting from class 8th onwards, my interest would be to know about your favorite subjects, the subjects you did not care much about, grades and the percentages that you achieved in various exams, efforts put in by you towards co-curricular and extracurricular activities that were available to you, which activities have you participated and your achievements in those activities. Tell me about your friend circle in school, who are your close friends, why do you feel they are close to you. On the same lines, you can tell me about the teachers whom you like very much and the ones who are not impressed you for some reason. What is your ambition in life and how do you want to achieve your ambition? What is your plan? Tell me about that.
Okay, sir. So starting from my education background, from class 8th. Sir, in class 8th, I was in Army Public School, Suratgarh, where I completed my class 8th and I secured 84% in my class 8th. Talking about the participation in co-curricular activity, so there I participated in one debate competition as well as I was the discipline captain of my house. So talking about in class 9th, I studied class 9 from Army Public School, Suratgarh only, and I secured 79%. And there was not much participation in co-curricular activity because of the COVID times. It was not happened there. So in class 10th, half of the class 10th I completed from class Army Public School, Suratgarh, and the boards exam. After that I shifted to Army Public School, Ratnachak, which is located in Jammu, and I secured 89% in my class 10th. Talking about co-curricular activities participation, so I was actively participating in some of the competitions, which like some of the basic competition which had online only. So and attended some of the webinars. Now after class 10th, I prepared myself to join, and I totally dedicated myself to join NDA. So I planned to come to Dehradun, where I joined in Chanakya Defense College and completed my class 11th from there. So in class 11th, I participated in dance competition twice, as well as I participated in Teachers Day program, and I secured 90% in my class 11th. So after that, in class 12th, I completed my class 12th in Chanakya Defense College only, and I secured 88% in my class 12th. Talking about my participation in co-curricular activities, I participated in inter-house Kho competition as well as football competition, and I participated in quiz competition in my class 12th. Now talking about my favorite subject, from class 6th onwards, my favorite subject is always maths, and the teacher I liked the most was one of my tuition teacher who helped me to understand the basic concepts of maths through thoroughly, and his name was Banwari sir,
Okay.
and he taught me from class 6 to class 10th. So now talking about some of the teacher I don't like. So I don't feel any teacher like I don't like, because I have some of the teacher which are one of my favorite teacher, but there are no teacher like which I don't like, which I feel bad about. Now talking about the in subject I was not much interested in. So like from starting I was interested in all the subjects which was assigned to me. But yes, I have some of the less interesting subjects like Sanskrit and literature subjects. So after that, talking about my friend circle. So as I was in army school, so every year my friend circle changed. But some of the friend I remember, and like I am in contact now also, are Kesav, whom I met in class 6, and some of the friends whom I met after coming to Chanakya are Lavi Adhikari, Rohit Chaudhary, as well as Jaydev Boro, Vedant, and Kaviraj Varpe.
Right?
And talking about the ambition in life, so my ambition in life to become an Air Force pilot, as well as to serve my nation.
Uh, from your PIQ, I can make out that you have given one SSB earlier also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I know the result also, but I would like to ask you, what did you learn from that, attempt at the SSB? How have you analyzed yourself, and how differently are you prepared this time?
Okay, sir. So, like from last time, I analyzed that I have to be settled in any situation. Like when I reach there, the temperature, as well as like we have some of the problems regarding we were asked to have GD in face shield. So these were some of the problem which let my confidence down, as well as the picture in PPDT. I was not able to analyze much and write a proper story. Like my thoughts was not concentrated and confined at a point. So after getting screened out from 3 AFSB Gandhinagar, I totally decided to practice story writing, as well as moving with more and more friends and indulging with them in participating in GDs, as well as discussion, as well as narration. So these were the main thing which I learned from there.
I hope you are preparing well this time.
Yes, sir.
So all the best to you. Now, since you said that you want to join the armed forces, I got two questions from you. What do you feel are the qualities required to be in a military person, that to an officer? And out of those qualities, which are the qualities which you think are available in your personality?
Okay, sir. So, all the 15 OLQs which is required to join an armed forces, I feel that all those 15 are the most important and essential OLQs, like the sense of responsibility, effective intelligence, all those 4 factors. So, adding from that, I think that I have all the qualities, yes, but some of the qualities I need to enhance more so that I can appear more as a good person. So, the strong qualities I feel that I have in me are sense of responsibility, effective intelligence, organizing ability to influence my group, and cooperation, as well as social adaptability.
And do you have any other career on your mind apart from military?
Yes, sir. I have one career as an engineering in my backup. So I am also preparing for that also.
Presently, you have not taken admission in any college.
Sir, I have given CUET, but yes, one of my major goal is to appear in JEE exam in 2025 and go to an IIT. If in any case I was not able to get in armed forces.
So this year you don't want to join college?
No, sir.
So what are the competitive exams you have given so far?
Sir, I have,
Except NDA.
yes, sir. So I think, sir, this year I have given CUET exam as well as JEE exam.
So JEE, what was your percentile?
Sir, I have scored 81 percentile in JEE exam, and CUET results are not out.
Not yet. So you said your best friend is Keshav.
Yes, sir.
What is Keshav doing now?
Sir, he's completing his class 12th now. Like he's in Meerut and he's with his family. So he's doing his class 12 with PCMB subject.
He is younger to you?
No, sir, he's not younger to me. But yes, during COVID time, I think that he was not able to do good in studies. and was not able to secure good percentage in class 9th.
So,
So
repeating one.
he preferred to repeat the class.
Okay. And do you have any role model in life?
Sir, I think that my parents are my role model.
What do you see in them that you would like to become like that?
Sir, most importantly, all those quality which I inherited is from my parents only. And the major role model I feel is my father, because like he always motivated me and helped me and assisted me to join my career. Like in every aspect, like, whether we consider sending me to Chanakya after my class 10th, as well as supporting me in my physical exercises, as well as all those factors which is required, and as well as he also helped me to learn some of the basic qualities of an individual.
Fine. So, this year, no plans to join college.
Yes, sir.
And next year, if you plan to join college, what subject you want to take?
Sir, I will go with PCM, and as well as I am preparing for CS branch, and I will be doing BTech.
Either PCM or, so you want to continue with science subjects.
Yes, sir.
So that gives me a good idea about your education background. Now, you know, since you are preparing for the armed forces, how are you doing your overall preparation? What all you are considering while preparing for NDA? That too for the SSB.
Yes, sir. So, sir, from past experience, I learned that the preparation of SSB is more about my own personality than learning small things, or those preparing for specific test of SSB. So this time I am preparing more on my personality by participating in games, as well as in physical exercise, as well as preparing for my English speaking skill and working on my vocabulary. After that, I am also working on some of the basic aspects like improving my handwriting, as well as increasing my general knowledge.
Now that you have taken part in so many co-curricular activities, which is the activity that you enjoyed the maximum?
So the quiz competition which was held in class 12, I enjoyed maximum.
Quiz competition.
Yes, sir.
What was your area of study in quiz?
Sir, I was preparing for majorly history or geography, because it was my subject which I was preparing for ND also, so it helped me for ND also.
Now, having known about your academics, I would like to know about your family. Tell me about your father, your mother, their education, their occupation, how do you spend time together, and your activities at home. Whom do you approach when you have a problem or when you want to confide some secret? What are the activities in which you personally involve with the family members at home? How much pocket money do you get? Who gives you that money? How do you spend that money? And finally, you can tell me about your neighborhood people. What kind of relationship do you share with them? Who are your neighborhood friends? In what social, cultural, or otherwise activities you have participated in their company?
Yes, sir. So, sir, starting with my family, sir, there are 4 members in my family: my father, my mother, and my younger brother. So, my father, who is an ex-serviceman, is currently joined in NIFT, which is a Fashion Technology Institute, which is in Fashion Technology Institute in Bhopal only, and he is working as a store manager there. So, talking about his education, so he has done graduation. And talking about my mother, so sir, my mother is a teacher, but she is not teaching right now, and she has completed his class 12th, as well as she have completed her NTT course, which allowed her to teach in kindergarten school. So, and talking about my brother, so sir, my brother is currently studying in class 12th, and he has taken PCM subject, and he's studying in Holy Cross School, Bhopal. So, talking about my neighbor. So, sir, my neighbor, there are 2 like uncle and auntie. They are aging around 70 to 80 years. So, the uncle is retired from as an ex government clerk. And talking about auntie, she's a housemaker. And talking about my friends in my colony, so sir, I have many friends in my colony, and their age vary from 8 to 12, 8 to 16, 17 years, and all of them are currently studying now, and mentioning about their names. So some of my friends are Somesh, Laddu, and as well as Aditya, who is my brother, and Manu Bhaiya, he's elder to me, as well as some of my other friends, who are preparing for NEET, like Kesav, as well as Krishnakant Bhaiya.
So your father is ex-serviceman. Which unit was he from and retired at what level, what rank?
Sir, he was from 41 Armored Regiment, and he retired from Risaldar rank, and he got an honorary promotion to Risaldar Major rank after retiring.
Okay. Now what is an armored regiment?
So basically, as far as I know, the armored regiment is one of the major key role player in Indian Army, and it deals with all those mechanical instruments like tanks and and all those weapons which is related to tank, such as BMP, and the major tank which are present is in my father's unit was T-72 tank.
So he is working as a store manager.
Yes, currently.
Right. And what are his working hours?
Sir, like he have job from 9 to 5 o'clock.
Now, your mother is a teacher, father is ex-serviceman. What advice they give you for your improvement?
Sir, basically, they first of all, the major advice they give me to decrease my screen time. Like currently, I am also preparing for GWE, so I go through like online coaching for that. So I go through like 6 hours of coaching online every day. So they always advise me to reduce my screen time so that it will affect less to my eyes. After that, they also advise me to work on my English speaking skill as well as improve my general knowledge and read daily newspaper.
Okay. So now, after finishing class 12, you are at home. What is the contribution to the house? How do you help your parents?
Okay, sir. So, like I contribute to my house in many ways. The household work, all those household work, I contribute and help my mother. And even if my parents are like trying to buy something, so I also assist them in that. As well as I also take a key role in all the major decisions. As well as I also assist my brother in teaching.
Pocket money?
Okay, so talking about pocket money, I do not get a proper pocket money, but yes, if I require something regarding my studies or as well as if for my enjoyment also, so if my parents feel that yeah, it is important, so they help me, give me. But yes, my mother give me 1200 rupees as a gesture of teaching my brother. I always teach him like 1.5 or 2 hour every day.
Why she gives you 1200 only? What scale she gives you 1200?
So like there is not a particular scale, but yes, as a gratitude or even like if I am getting something in return. So I think that it will help me, it will motivate me also to do so.
So how is your brother performing after getting taught by you?
Sir, I think that some of the performance in class 11th was not much up to the mark of my brother. But yes, now like after 2 years I am with him and I am also taking eye to eye and giving support to him, and like he is now also working hard on his studies, and I am sure that he will be doing good in his next upcoming examination.
So when were you last scolded by your parents, and for what reason?
So like there are many event like major. I think that when I was in home now also I got scolded, and because of some of the fights between me and my brother, and those are not a major fight like we do, and we also enjoy that fight also. So yes, because of that only I was scolded.
What are the reasons for the fights?
So there are many reasons for the fight. Like there is not a particular reason, but yes, for some of the fight, I think about regarding my brother's studies only. Like I sometimes asked him to do something, and he show negligence, which I don't like. So we have some of the call, and sometimes this can turn into a small fight also.
So Among both of you, who is a better person?
Like sir, I think that both of us are better in our own aspects. Like in studies, I feel that I am performing well than him. But yes, he is also good in studies. But yes, he is more responsible, I feel, than me. Like he was in home, and he also take care of many small things, which sometime I forget.
Okay. And what do you learn from your brother apart from this responsibility?
Sir, the major thing I learned from my brother is consistency. Like from class sixth also onward, he was not able to perform up to that mark which he should be scoring because of his hard work. He is consistent with his studies. Every time I see him, he's always giving time to studies and learning new things. So this is the thing like I liked in my brother most. Like he never gives up.
Okay. And what major activities you have participated with neighbors? Any festivals or any social functions?
So like we have shifted to Bhopal last year only, and I was able to go to my home 1 month only. So like there was a no major festival organized in this period, but yes, I was able to participate with my friends in my society. I like daily go to play with them. We play many games, as well as yes, there was a small kirtan organized. So all of my friend with me participated in distribution of food there.
Tell me about your activities that you do on spare time. What are your interests? What are your hobbies? What kind of reading habits you have? Magazines, books, newspapers. What kind of internet surfing you do? When you search some websites, how do you make use of those websites in your developmental program? Tell me about your routine. What routine do you follow, particularly on a holiday? How do you utilize your day?
Okay, sir. So starting from my hobby, so sir, the major hobby I have is watching movies, as well as I also love to read new things like the current affair or the past events, as well as some of the hobbies I have are mm, talking with my parents and like spending time with them, because I from last 2 year I was not much into my house, so I always prefer to give much and maximum time with them. And talking about some of the talking about my routine,
Okay.
so sir, majorly my routine is common on working days as well as on Sundays. So sir, my day starts at 5 o'clock when I woke up, and 15 to 20 minutes I take for getting ready. After that, I go for jogging as well as workout with my father and my brother. Sir, so all three of us go for exercise. After coming back, I assist my mom in household activities, as well as my father in packing the tiffin and cleaning the vehicle and all those small things. After that, I get ready, and my classes goes on from class 8 from 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So I attend my classes. After that, I take my lunch. After taking lunch, I go for preparation for reading, like some of the I used to read some of the some things on Wikipedia and gather knowledge, whether from YouTube or newspaper. And I utilize that time for basically my SSB preparation. So I work on all those aspects which is required in SSB. So after preparing for that, around 5:30 I go out for playing, and after playing around 7 o'clock I come back, and then after resting and talking with my parents for some while, I go for dinner. After dinner, I used to attend my complete and revise my notes which I have prepared in morning time. After that, after revising my notes, I go for study. I go for sleep at around 12 o'clock.
So this is your routine every day.
Yes, sir. And sir, now I will cover my reading habits. So, sir, like reading books is not like one of my interest. But yes, I have read some of the books like Alchemist and one book on Swami Vivekanand.
Okay.
And talking about my other reading interests, so I also love to read newspaper. I also love to read some like news and new things on Wikipedia. And basically, whenever I love, and basically on online, I surf for watching movies as well as learning new things from YouTube. And even I surf on online, which helped me to develop my English speaking skill.
So you read newspapers also?
Yes, sir.
So now, we have seen that during last few years, there has been a lot of privatization
Yes,
of
sir.
government and public sector agencies. What is your opinion about it?
So, like, the idea of privatization is, I think, something which is required now, because, like, when our country was independent, so our country was not having so much fund, and privatization was not able to. We were not able to privatize some major of the sector because the condition and economic problem we were facing, and all of majority of the population was not self sufficient to fund some of the private companies' goods. So the government prefer not to go with privatization. But now I think that our country is a developing country, and we are seeing many of the MNCs coming here. And so and even the social economic condition in India is also now fine. So privatization is one of the major aspects which is required now. Like some of the sector we have seen, some of the airways and major portion we are seeing in Indian Railways also, because the cost of maintenance of railways is very high. So government have to take step to privatize those things, because the majority of the sector of government is taken. Majority of the sector of in a country is taken by government only. But if it will not privatize major of of those sector, the government will not able to tackle those problem, as well as not able to fund those things.
Which are the major areas that have been privatized? Which are the major sectors?
I think that we are seeing the many sectors, like all of those sectors which were prominent in earlier time. First of all, I have already mentioned the railway sector, as well as some of the like post sector. Like we used to send faxes and all those letters in earlier time. Now it is also privatized, and some of the government things are also privatizing. The government is working on some privatizing many more things, uh, but I'm not able to recall many of those.
See, over the years, we have seen that the opposition and all those leaders, they keep blaming the government, or each one party blames the other party in politics, that they are having criminals and people with cases who are being given tickets for fighting elections. So when will these cases be solved? Because some cases are very very old.
Yes.
Why are we in this situation? What is your assessment?
Yes, sir. So like the politics in India is very different from all other countries. So like we have seeing many of the major party emerged after 2014, and as the party emerged, all other party also have, like all of the party are not gaining support. So the criminal cases which are going through now, some of the cases are proved, and if the cases are proved, they are getting jailed and getting punishment for that. But yes, majority of the cases is not accepted by the leader who have been blamed for that, and are already in procedure. So till the time they are not proved, they can't be sent to jail. As we know that the population of India is around 148 million. So our country can directly, like if anyone cases on any minister or any criminal case, so our government directly, our law can't directly blame them, because without a proper judgment or without a proper research. So if they, because as they are holding a major power, they have many responsibilities, and a government politician can't be good for everyone. So yes, because of this, there are so many criminal cases. Yes, I also admit that there are some of the genuine cases which government need to work on.
So So, do you feel that these such cases or such politicians should not be allowed to contest elections?
So, like if any MPs or MLA is having proved criminal cases, he must be not allowed to give the ticket to participate in election. But yes, till that time it is not proved. I think that it is fine for him to contest election.
So, everyone says that in India the judicial system is very slow. The conviction and the punishment comes much later. It should be faster. What
Yes.
do you feel about it?
Yes, sir. Like I think, sir, it is a fact that the judiciary system is quite slow because the population is also too high. There are too many criminal cases as well as different type of cases. Whether we consider on politicians or a small cases also, there are, and the major reason I feel about this is the lack of the judges in Supreme Courts or High Courts.
They are not able to handle the cases.
Yes.
Now, we have seen that almost about 6 months or more than 6 months, about 7-8 months, Israel and Hamas are fighting. Where do you feel this fight is going? And how the entire world has got involved in this?
So I feel that the fight between Israel and Hamas is going toward only humanitarian crisis. Like I considered the event which happened like 2 or 3 days earlier only, when Israel bombed Rafah, where much of the refugees which were selected as a safe spot for them were killed. So like because of this, there is a lot of pressure created on both the governments also, because we have seen in last week Hamas also fired back some of the rockets to Israel also. And talking about Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu is also facing the problem of sanctions from ICC also, and there is a arrest warrant also launched against him, and the procedure and the case is also registered against him.
So, we have discussed about your education, about your family, about your interests, games, sports, co-curricular activities, and spare time activities. Do you feel something about you we have missed and we should know about it? If you feel there is something like that, you may tell me.
I think that major of the aspects of my personality have already been discussed. So I don't feel that there is anything prominent like which
But
is.
I feel something more I should know that what do you feel is the biggest quality that you have in your personality, and one or two areas that you feel need improvement.
Okay, sir. So the major aspect of my personality, which I feel the best quality in me, and which also assisted me to come up to here, is my effective intelligence as well as sense of responsibility. Both of the quality I feel is the most important qualities for an officer as well as an individual also.
Okay.
And some of the qualities which I need to work on my is one and the most important is my communication skill, vocabulary, as well as I need to work on my handwriting. After that, I also need to work on my general knowledge also.
So it was nice, very nice talking to you and coming to know about you, a lot of things. I'm sure you will continue to work hard and you will prepare well when you go. It was wonderful and good interaction I had with you. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.